ELA takes execution from traditional adventure games and combines it with choice and consequence of modern adventure games. Explore. The player needs to explore the level, talking to people, interact with objects, and finding items. Learn. As the player explores, they will learn how different items and information work together. Advance. Every objective has multiple solutions, with the player able to choose how they go about succeeding at their current mission. Walkthrough. The player begins in a tutorial level. They are free to experiment and get used to the controls how they please, with hints of how to play given to them. Once they have proven they know how to use a feature, a new feature is introduced. When all features have been proven, the vertical slice begins. The goal of the vertical slice is to access the elevator and escape from the slum level. However, they have wandered into a repeating loop and are reset to the beginning should they take too long. The player may not know this and must experiment, asking questions and exploring to discover the goal. With the elevator powered down, the player must first turn on the power, then find an access device to allow them passage. The various methods of achieving the goal are split into 3 themed routes, where the player can choose between different routes for each objective. Tool route. The tool route involves a toolbox carelessly left out in the open. The player can find both a crowbar and a screwdriver. Nearby, the player may encounter a prisoner who offers to trade an access device they have taken for a screwdriver. This method means the player never needs to enter the guardhouse and can be a quicker route should they find it. A crowbar's best route is for breaking open crates, or if you're so inclined, weakened doorways. Such a doorway can be found around the broadcast tower and forced open. With the power on and the access device in hand, the player may make their escape. Platforming route. Should a player be inclined, they may explore the higher and more challenging parts of the slum. However, this will require new tools. Near the start of the level, 2 kids can be overheard discussing something being hidden at the back of a dark alley. Elsewhere in the level, a worker describes kids running on rooftops with the aid of a device. Players who put these 2 together may discover boost boots hidden, giving the ability to double jump. Both the broadcast tower and the guardhouse have back doors accessible using the double jump, with one taking you over the rooftops, while the other requires you to traverse a chasm. Once again, the player can then make their escape. Memory route. The third route involves the player finding information. The player can remember such information after a reset, with context allowing for shorter runs. Around the marketplace, the player can find this very enthusiastic shopkeeper. Asking certain questions will reveal they are waiting for the guard. With this information, the player can inform the guard, who will leave their post, allowing access to the guardhouse. If the player examines the table next to the worker, they are able to find a notebook containing the key code. This key code gives entry to the generator, once again allowing for the power to be turned on and the level to be finished.